Flagler County. This is Danielle Anderson, your host of Lifeline, the radio show connecting you to positivity in our community. And we have the fabulous Christine Moore in the studio. Good morning.
Oh, hi, Danielle. Thank you.
We're glad to have you here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. So we've been talking a little bit about comedy, skincare, and not believing everything we see on the internet right before the show.
Right. Right.
So we're going to jump right into it here. So for people who don't know you, tell them who you are and what you do.
Oh, that's right. My name's Christine Moore. I'm a nurse practitioner. I own a med spa in Palm Coast called All New You. We're right next to Home Care Pharmacy on Florida Park Drive, and started my business back in 2003 in my home, removing one hair at a time as an electrologist. Yes, my slogan used to be, we can remove any hair, anywhere.
Any hair, anywhere.
And then the comedy part is even on your derriere. So, yes, we can remove hair permanently. And that's how I started. And then in 2008, for anyone that has been here long enough, you remember the crash and everyone left Flagler County. And I was afraid we were going to lose our home. We thought my husband was going to lose his job. So I went to school. I became a nurse. And then I kind of wiped ass to get to where I am now, which is... I continued on to become a nurse practitioner, and in 2018 is when I turned my hair removal business into a med spa.
And that's a big leap. I mean, what prompted you to say, you know what, I'm ready to take a jump like that?
Working for other people, other corporations, putting in my all, and then not being recognized for the work. In fact, not being appreciated. So if I'm going to work that hard, I'm going to be the one that reaps the benefits of that. And then I started getting older. I was like, I don't like this. I mean, at 50, I went running in to get some Botox and fillers. I thought I was going to age naturally. Yeah, no. When I looked in the mirror at 50, I wasn't liking what I was seeing. And most people look at me and it doesn't really look like I've had much done at the age of, no, I don't really talk about my age, but I'm going to be 62 this year.
Wow.
So thank you. 62, no facelift, all treatments done within my clinic. No cutting on the skin.
You know what?
On my face.
I had a plastic surgeon in, and he said, I asked him after the show, because we didn't talk about Botox, and I said, when should people actually really start getting it? He said the younger, the better.
Exactly.
Because it actually stops those wrinkles from
prevention,
starting, right?
Right. So prevention. So if you wait till you're, 50, you're going to spend the same amount of money if you start in your 20s. Wow. It's just not as much. You just have to spend more when you get to 50. But if you've started along the way,
just those little pieces of maintenance.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Okay, so I
good skincare, facials, all those things for the younger girls. I'm not a huge proponent of a lot of filler in the face. I do a little bit more natural reverse aging for those people that don't want to look puffy.
Yeah.
With too much filler, because over time, I tell my people, you're shrinking with inside your body. Your skull is shrinking. Your jaw is receding. I'm so sorry that this is all happening as you age. But there are ways to combat the aging process. Hormone therapy, 50% of fighting the aging process. So, internally.
All right, we're going to talk about your story.
And then so much. There's more of my story, right? I didn't even talk about how I've done door-to-door sales.
I really want people to know this. Okay, because I got to interview her for another magazine, and I was blown away by your tenacity. I just think that's so inspiring.
That I've done, yeah. I worked in retail management for 20 years or so. I started at the bottom as a junior assistant manager at 16. Worked my way all the way up to the top, where I was a district manager, traveling from Rhode Island to Maine and supervising managers. And it was actually for a large women's clothing store, so that was kind of funny. But then when they went out of business, I helped them close down all the stores I helped them open. And then I found this ad, and I could go build my own business. And all I had to do was go door to door. And it started out with books. And then I was selling a piece of paper for $20 to get buy one, get one free dinners at a local restaurant. I even did some work for the New York Yankees.
That's what I was telling Mary. I was like, that is so cool.
I know. And I built a team. So it was multi-level marketing. I did multi-level marketing. Will I ever do that again? No, thank you. But it's there for those that wanted. I did fine, and then I decided I wanted to have children, and we had some difficulty there. So I moved back, started over again from the bottom. I don't know how many times I did that. If I just started where I am now, back
That's
when I was younger.
incredible. I mean, look at everything that you've accomplished.
Yeah, I was never planning on being a nurse, ever. Yeah.
And so you had kids. You got 2 kids, right?
I do. One's a nurse and one's in paramedic school right now. I think he's going to go on to nursing after. I think he wants to be a flight nurse.
See, follow in your footsteps.
Yep. My husband says they're.
So
they
now,
take
how
after
did
me.
you guys find Palm Coast?
Oh, you like that story too?
Tell them we gotta do it.
Yeah, we were in our home in Freetown, Mass, and watching some late night infomercial, and Eric Estrada came on, and he was selling land in Palm Coast, and you could hop on this plane and go down there and buy a lot and move down there. And we thought we were going to come down here and retire. I am the furthest from being retired right now, that's for sure. And yeah, it's amazing. So Eric Estrada brought us here, and they were selling lots. I think it was $15,000 at the time. We later found out they were selling to everyone else that lived here for about $5,000. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's a business too, right? Good profit, right? Yeah.
So you guys built your home here. What year was that?
2002. We moved it down here in 2003. So, yeah.
Right about that time.
Yep. The
And
hospital wasn't even built. And when
No?
they were building it, I said, I'm going to work there. I wasn't even planning on being, but I was going to work there, and I did.
And now, is this when you were already doing the hair removal?
Yes, I learned hair removal up in Massachusetts.
Right up there.
Yeah.
So you
And I
brought
was
that
going to come down and retire. I worked out of my home. The Board of Health showed up, said you can't do that here in Flagler County or the city of Palm Coast. You can't work out of your home. So Board of Health showed up, and then I had to go work inside of I worked in a day spa for about 15 years while going to school, working 3 jobs. I'm sorry.
But
It's
look at
hard
everything
work.
you learned.
So anyone that thinks it was easy, no, I'm still working really hard. So
Yeah, but the things that you're doing in the community and how actively you're involved, I think that's what says everything about you.
oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's true.
Thank you. Yes, I belong to a couple of groups. But yeah.
So you got involved, and now you open your own business.
Yes.
And okay, so tell people about going on the TV show, because I thought that was really
Oh.
cool too.
Oh, if anyone's a Wes Bergman fan from The Challenge, I think he's on Traders. He also has a incubator for startup businesses. You could be startup. You could actually be a small business as well. And because he's a reality TV show star and likes to help entrepreneurs, he has that program, and he combined the two. And so I went on this reality TV show called The Blocks. I was on season 5 as well as season 7. And then I went to their graduate school and their coaching program. And now in August, I'm going to Barcelona with Wes Bergman.
Are you really?
And my daughter. I'm
Oh,
taking
you
my
heard it here
daughter with me.
first.
Yes, I'm taking my daughter because I thought about it. I did want to go by myself, and then I thought about traveling at my age to another country. I may never return. I think I would be harvested for organs. That's what I think would happen. So I am not. There are stories out there I would be missing. I'm not that famous yet, but
I think
might
you would
go
find
missing.
somebody. You'd return to the USA. You'd be
Okay.
good to go. Oh yeah, you'd be
I'm
like,
not going by myself.
This is
Something
not-
could happen. So I'm bringing my own personal ICU nurse with me.
I love it.
Yes.
That's congratulations. Did they pick you, or did you volunteer to go?
It was a selection process. I was invited.
Wow.
And the first group, I'm on the first group going. I think the average business is bringing in 1 million in business a year, gross profits. And
So when you're continuing as a lifelong learner, how do you think that people can learn from your example? Because you've scaled your business. You were on Blocks, and then you got your place, and then you expanded. You know what I mean? And now you're taking this next step.
a lot of it comes down to building relationships, paying attention to details, the results, how they matter, right? You have to
Yeah.
follow up with people, and you actually have to care, right? It's not just about the money. I say no to a lot of people that want filler in their face. I'm like, that's not the right thing. I'll recommend surgery to some people, although I don't plan to do that myself. I mean, a lot of things can go wrong with surgery as well, but it's a difficult decision.
But you try to do right by them and what's
I
best for the patient.
mhm. We have multiple options, anything from mild to soon to come the most aggressive laser treatment that's out there.
So talk a little bit about what you do at your shop.
Oh, what I do.
She's like, oh,
Right. So, yes, I mean, it was just Natalie and I at one point. Now there's 7 or 8 of us. I mean, not everyone. I've got 4 estheticians, another nurse practitioner. 2 of the girls are going to go off to get their laser certification because we keep growing. So I brought in all the top treatments. I mean, I started with the laser hair removal. Yes, so I've been operating lasers since 2005, and but we do things like the hormone therapy, which I think is a great place for people. I'd say 40-ish, 50 for sure, and up. To combat those signs of aging, menopause, all of those things where as you're aging, your body's starting to break down. Well, if you slow those hormones from leaving your body, you're going to be fighting that aging process. I don't want to be on the walker walking by.
right.
IV infusions, we offer those. Skincare, facials, all medical grade. It's not just getting your face washed with some soap and water on a table and some heat and some fake equipment. These are all top-notch medical grade devices. The lowest one's like a $90,000 device, all the way up to $320,000 devices. So I have all the top-notch equipment. We can build muscle for you. We can actually improve the neuroplasticity in your brain. I've got all the M-Sculpt Neo, M-Suite devices, M-Cella for urinary incontinence, radio frequency microneedling to tighten and stimulate collagen in the skin. I've got aggressive facial sculpting tools like Agnes, Plasmage. I can actually tighten up the upper lids without surgery. What else? Obviously, I do Botox, fillers. My favorite treatment of all time is Sculptra. That's what's in my face.
It's in your face?
It's a collagen stimulator, biostimulation, very natural way. It was first used back in the 60s. It was actually for maybe early 70s for the AIDS epidemic, those patients that lost volume in their face and revolumizing the faces back then. So
wow.
It's been around for a long time, and so that's why my face doesn't look like I'm filled with filler. It's all my own skin.
So when you look at people and I know you have to just observe them.
Yes.
Can you just look at somebody and tell what they've had done pretty much?
I can pick out the bad filler. I can pick out when people are using soap and water. I can pick out when they're not really doing much skincare.
I'm soap and water.
I was.
Dishonest.
I was. So there is hope, right? In my 50s, I started taking care of my skin. I look better now than I did at 38.
That's
and
incredible.
I have pictures to show. And we post all our results on All New You Wellness on Facebook and All New You _ for Instagram. I don't know if I have a TikTok. I do have some. TikTok's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
I don't really do that much of that. Where else? I think I've got several ads out there with before and after pictures.
But you have you don't have any sunspots especially for people in Florida.
Right.
That's so
because we have BBL Hero. BBL Hero, which will actually get rid of sun damage, rosacea. So that's another device that uses filters to address the damage.
I thought you were saying BBL for something else.
No, so the BBL Broadband Light is like an IPL on steroids. That Brazilian butt lift BBL came out way after that. And so
that's not in your wheelhouse, though.
So
right?
No, I mean, I can do that with Sculptra. I could do that I can take your own blood, spin it down, heat it, cool it, turning it into a filler for all those people that are like, I need to revolumize my face. I don't want to look puffy. And I can do that with your own body very naturally, never look funny. So you never can tell when, you can, on people that just use filler, you can kind of see it wearing off on them. You don't see that on me. If I start noticing any sag at all and goes more Sculptra, I'll use a little bit of filler. I probably only have 4 syringes in my face.
That's amazing.
All right, thank you.
How do you feel when you like see people and you know that you transform the way they feel about themselves?
Oh, I've got a lot of those before and after pictures that people ask, how can I get up on that TV screen of yours?
Because they want to be there.
They want that. That's yep.
So is there anything
I've
that
got
you
several.
haven't tackled yet you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to play the piano. I do piano lessons. I have a baby grand in my living room, and yeah, I don't know how to play it. I did play the violin growing up, so I could learn the piano. I'm pretty sure it's another whole set of
Skills for
keys.
you.
Right. Well, no, not so much skills, but I do have short fingers. We'll see.
That's all right.
How good I can do. What else do I want to do? I'd like to travel. I'd like to retire. That's what I'd like to do, but I'm not ready because I know once I retire, I might not have access to fighting the aging process anymore. So I'll probably work till I die. I mean, I did recently just put 100 units of Botox in my face, and the other day my phone didn't recognize me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
it's fine. It was QuickBooks. I think I was having a QuickBooks
Moment. So we're going to take a
something
quick
was
break
coming.
and we're going to talk about the other thing that you're doing that most people don't know. We'll be right back.
All right.
All right, ready? Don't get comfortable. All right, so we're back with Christine Moore, and we know all the amazing things that she's doing to keep everybody young and beautiful and elastic and all that good stuff. But there's something that she has picked up lately that's really bringing some joy to her own life. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so now I'm a stand-up comedian, but there's really no money in that unless you're like, I don't know, Jerry Seinfeld, Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, I think they make good money, but no, my marketing team wanted me to do some podcasts, and I was like, I don't really want to do podcasts. I'm like, you know what? I hate the microphone. I hate the camera. So I saw Christy B was offering a comedy class. I said, "Oh, that looks like fun. I've been funny my whole life. I've always thought I should have been a comedian, but wasn't willing to take that risk. So I'm like, oh, I'll just do that. That looks like fun." And yeah, it was difficult, and
Was it?
still is. It still is. Comedy's not easy, right? You got people yelling at you, music, people talking while you're trying to perform.
But you're really starting to make the rounds on the circuit.
Yeah, I guess it might be funny. People book me for shows, and I think it's because they're looking for other time. You can't keep seeing the same comedians with the same jokes all the time. But I do make new material because the people that come in bring it to me. They do. It's very funny, and it is fun to do your reverse aging treatments and laugh while you're getting stuck in the face with needles.
Yeah,
Or anywhere
especially if
else I
there's not
might
going to make a line when you laugh.
anywhere else I might stick a needle.
Oh my
But yes,
gosh.
I
So
have
talk about
parts
going through the
that,
class.
too.
What was that like for you?
The comedy class.
Yeah.
So the teacher, he's actually now offering like an online second level. So I saw that this morning. I'm like, come on, I'm in it. It's a Zoom one. I'm like, that sounds like fun, right? So I'm actually even hosting I'm hosting at Red Clover at the European Village this Friday, the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Friday.
So you'll be having classes, or you're going to be there
No,
doing
I'll go back to the class. This is an open mic for people to come out and get up and try it out. But I took the class at Christy B's. I know she's offering it. There are other classes that you can take, but I took it 3 times because I knew that if I didn't put the time in, I wouldn't be I'd just drop it. So I just kept signing up for the classes. And then I kind of fell in love with it. It's fun. It's more of a stress reliever than anything else. Really relieving the stress from what I do on a daily basis. I mean, it sounds like fun, but I'm telling you, I'm sticking needles in people's faces. It's pretty stressful, right? What if? Good
No,
thing,
I think
good thing
it's
I'm trained,
good stress.
and I do a
relief.
lot of training. So
So
yes.
do you have a favorite joke?
Oh, let's see. Well, I had one about hair removal. Let's see. You heard some little pieces there. I mean, I did.
No bad words though.
No, I know. Yeah, I mean, nothing's really quick. A lot of them are stories. Like I had a recent one from the Bold Ladies where I won a certificate to a local funeral home.
Oh, nice.
I did. And the person behind me, it was Anna. She said, I can't wait to hear the comedy on this one. And I did. I did turn it into comedy because I put my head down. I didn't want to win it. I didn't care about winning. But when she held that certificate up and I recognized that logo, I said, please don't win this one. Please don't win this one. Please. I won. I won that gift certificate. I did. It was $1,000 gift certificate, $500 off a cemetery plot, $500 off of funeral planning. Now, I know I've been putting that off for a very long time, but they gave me 30 days to plan my funeral.
It's a sign.
30 days. Right. So I brought it home. I showed my husband. He said, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Donate it. Right. I mean, it was like.
What'd you do with it?
I have it. I turned it into comedy. I show it. I took a picture of it. I love it. I even the girl that gave it I even went to her and said, hey, I have to let you know, I made some comedy about this. It was very funny that you gave me 30 days. And she says, well, that's because the prices were going up. I didn't want you to miss out. I'm like, well, guess what? It didn't get me to move. I have decided I am going to donate my body to science and leave in a velvet bag. It's free, and you leave like royalty, right? So
that's amazing.
That's what I'm going to do. I have a whole piece on cadaver head training and donating your body to science and all that stuff too. So you had to come out and see my comedy so you can get some of these little pieces of the jokes that you're hearing here. You're not hearing the full thing.
So where can people see you next?
Yeah, so that's what I said. The Red Clover is every first, third, and fifth Friday in the European Village at the Red Clover. They also own Red Koi. And every Sunday at the bowling alley.
Really?
At the bowling alley. There's nothing else to do except bowl at the bowling alley now. So you can come and watch some comedy on Sunday night at the BA Lounge.
That's awesome.
The BA Lounge.
So do you feel like a rock star when people see you like in the grocery store? Are they like, dude, I saw your comedy show. It was great.
Well, it's funny. I just bought a new car, and the guy selling me my car didn't know me as a med spa owner, but he knew me as a comedian. I went to play golf around the corner from my med spa, and I got pointed out as, there's a comedian. And I've been building this spa since 2003. I've only been doing comedy for a year. What's wrong with this picture?
You know what? People love good news and they like feeling good. That's what it is.
All right.
You must be doing a good job because you're memorable.
I guess.
Oh my gosh. So when you get back from this trip, you're going to have some really good material, right?
Oh, from Barcelona?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who knows? I'll be posting. So follow me, right?
So how can people, that's a great segue.
I've got 3 different channels, right? It's Christine Moore on Facebook or Christine Moore APRN on Instagram. I also have Seymour Comedy on both Instagram as well as Facebook, and then All New You Wellness on Facebook and All New You _ on Instagram. And I'm trying to sort those because I'm trying not to offend people. I've been known to be able to do that very easily just by looking at people, apparently. But, I don't know. People get offended when you look at them. Hi.
I wish you guys could see her marketing person is here, and she's just like, oh my gosh. It's so fabulous.
Don't tell the truth. That's what's so funny.
But that's what we love about you, is that you do tell the truth.
I know. The truth is, it's funny sometimes, and sometimes it bites a little bit, but, I'm not going to lie and convince someone to do something they shouldn't do. Don't do that.
So is it like this much fun when you're getting your face poked by you in the spa?
Yes.
It is that entertaining?
It is.
All right, guys. So if you need some free comedy, go and get your face work done with Christine. And the comedy is just a bonus.
It is.
I love it. So is it All New You?
allnewyou.com for my website.
Check it out.
Very
That's
easy.
You can find
ALLNEW, the letter U.com, not to be confused with any other location. I only have this one.
Right here.
Right here in Palm Coast.
And you can get free comedy at the bowling alley.
Bowling alley, because there's nothing else to do.
On Sunday nights, and
their food's good and their wings.
Is it? Yeah. I haven't been since they've renovated the bowling alley.
What, like good? Last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
She'll be
Sorry.
back.
Yes, I love them there. They're
oh my
great.
gosh. Be sure to check her out at allnewyou.com. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Danielle.
Absolutely.
All right.
We do want to thank WNZF News Radio, Flags Are
Yes.
News Weekly, the Vigilante Philanthropists, Massage by Natalie and Company, and the Benjamin Moore Paint Store for sponsoring the show. We hope you guys all stick around. Catch us on Facebook, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
See ya.